took that from band.
All right, I'm so excited y'all are here today. Everyone has a piece of chalk? Yes?
Yes.
So here's what we're going to do. I have a set of cards. You're going to draw at random. If your card has a number on it, I want you to come over here and sit behind group 1. If it's a face card, I want you to come sit behind group 2.
Somebody's going to be sitting by themselves.
So draw the card
Where
for
are the
me.
number sits again?
Right there, group 1. Thank you, Jameson.
Which sign is the...
Why do I go last?
All right. So find a spot on the stage that's comfortable for you. So what we're about to write directly on the stage, but take note that the part we are writing on is the black part, which is masonite, because we can mop it and clean it up. So we're going to do a little bit of self-reflection first. So I want you to write your name. Write your name for me. Or what you like to be called. Make it look pretty, make it look cool, whatever makes you happy. Write your name. All right, and once you have your name, I want you to think about what role you play in our department. Are you an actor? Are you a singer? Are you stage manager? Are you a painter? Write what you are most proud to say that you do in theater. I mean, you do something. What are you excited to do? What are you
one
wanting
thing?
to do? It can, if you feel like you have 2 or 3 things, then that's perfectly fine as well. What do you offer to the department? And then, once you have it, I want you to think really hard on a scale of 1 to 5, how important is what you do?
For both things?
You can rank them both or just yourself. This is a personal self-reflection. So on a scale of 1 to 5, how important is what you do? On 1 to 5, how important is what you do? With 1 being the least important and 5 being the most. So I see some really good. I think a lot of us, a few of us may be undervaluing ourselves, but I think we have an overall a high sense of feeling about ourselves. That's wonderful in the theater department. All right. Awesome. So I want you to kind of keep this in mind, and hopefully it may still be there at the end of this activity, because we're going to come back to this rank. So there's lots of different jobs in theater, correct?
Yes.
What are some? Name a couple for me. We have stage managers. What else do we have? We have set designers. We have actors. Who else do we have?
Tech crew.
We have tech crew. We have light crew. We have light designers.
Musical crew if it's a musical.
We have
a director.
We have vocal directors. We have directors. We also have people in the front of the house. Right? We have choreographers. God bless choreographers. But we also have people selling tickets. We got people turning on lights. Oh, makeup.
Hair, costumes.
Makeup, hair, costumes. That's a whole nother crazy show of itself. However, we often forget that there's other people playing an important role. And in order for a theater to be successful, 1,000 things have to come together just perfect, right? And when they all come together perfectly, what do you get? An amazing show, an amazing department. So we're going to explore this idea today of what role does every person play and how important is every person. So I want you to get together with your team and start looking at your team.
Hi, guys.
And here's what I want from y'all. Y'all have all seen a square before, right? We are familiar with this idea of a square.
Is it like a triangle?
It's kind of like a triangle. It's like if you put 2 triangles together. So here's what I want from y'all. You have a basket full of items. I want you to get together when I say go and make a square that is as straight and as perfect as you can. Let's hold on 1 second for me, group 1. Group 2, let's hold on 1 second so you hear all instructions. Thank you. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a square as straight and perfect as you can, and every person must be able to comfortably sit in your square. However, during the time, there will be some things go wrong. Because as we all know in theater, things go wrong often. So the purpose of this is you must be able and willing to adapt and play a role. So, I want a nice and perfect square, and you may begin now.
Hey, give me those. Okay, who's the leader? I guess I'll do the leader. Okay. Move, stop. Yay, nice. Start off by making the angles and the sides. Okay.
I'm
Alright,
sorry,
make these 2 equal.
you're making your square Yeah, you're making your square out of the chalk. I realize you're tracing a square.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
All right.
Or you can use the chalk or the
We need to make it long because we all need to fit in it.
Okay.
longer.
Hey, look.
Basket or chalk.
We'll line this up.
No, we have make it a little bigger because we all have to fit inside of it.
This all has to be connected.
We're gonna line the and then I'm gonna try it.
Okay, geometry. Line this up. Here, grab that.
Hey, theater!
Hey, what?
An actor just missed an entrance. Choose one item from your basket to give up.
Give us socks.
Here. Okay.
Draw all the way down this line.
It has to be perfect straight. So pull it tight.
Just start with the line. That's a rectangle. Guys, you gotta
What are y'all giving up over here?
just soft.
No one wants the sock?
Draw it all the way up to.
It has to be perfectly straight.
Wait, draw. Yeah. Hey, draw.
Good job, group 2.
We're gonna need string.
Group 1, y'all are working really hard. I like that.
That's good. Okay. Now, don't move, Carson. Don't move. Put it back to where it was.
Hey, theater!
What?
Stage manager said quiet backstage. No talking for 1 minute. Moving your mouth is talking. Good job, group 1. So I want y'all, while they finish up, to talk amongst yourselves about what worked and what didn't work, and what y'all think y'all learned from this process, and how this can go back into theater and the real world. And then we're gonna have a discussion along those lines with everyone afterwards. Group 2, no talking.
Close like. Sorry.
All right, now let's talk through what we just did. And here's what we're gonna do. For the purpose of this discussion, you see my little fun colorful ball here? The person with the ball may talk, they have the floor. Just so we have a fair discussion. So, by show of hands, how many of y'all thought this was fairly easy? How many of y'all thought this was fairly hard? How many of y'all think you took a leadership position? Ben, tell me about your leadership positions in your group. What made you the leader?
I drew like half of the box.
So you did most of the work, so that made you most the leader.
No,
Is that what you're saying?
not necessarily.
All right, then you go a little bit further with me?
I think that if you do put towards work that you are like part of the leader, you know what I mean?
So are you the only leader in your group? Okay, awesome. I like where you're going with that. So over here, Brittany, you said you were the leader, one of the leaders in your group. Tell me about your leadership experience.